Well, the weather forecasters promised us an agreeable day for football, and that's exactly what we've got. My name is Derek Ray, and joining me for commentary is Stuart Robson. And everyone here on tenterhooks, you'd have to say with good reason. It's Manchester United facing RB Leipzig.
Well, as is always the case, both teams will look to control the centre of the pitch. Whichever can do that will dominate possession and probably the game. This is going to be key, I think, today.
Chances on. And how about that for a save? Ryan Cherki. And easily intercepted. Kangin Lee. Thuram. Youssoufa Moukoko. Ryan Cherki. And a good challenge to bring that attack to an end. Nico Williams. Oh, skipping away. Well, danger averted thanks to his teammate. Marcus Thuram. Kangin Lee. Victor Gyökeres. Oh, big opportunity. It's still alive. And there it is. An almost intuitive piece of finishing.
Well, the initial save is a good one, as you can see, but unfortunately it drops straight to an opponent. A bit unlucky, really.
And the ball is moving again. So having conceded, let's find out if Leipzig can flick a switch and come up with a goal of their own. Mendy. De Paul. Good-looking sequence, this. Couldn't grab hold of it. It was an attack of promise, but they couldn't take advantage of the situation. Beckham. A majestic piece of goalkeeping there.
That's goalkeeping at its best. He's so hard to beat from that sort of range.
He succeeds in clearing it. Lee. And an astute piece of defending. So 1 minute of stoppage time, that's what the officials have said. And so it is, the first half story has been written. And the ball is moving again. Work to do for Leipzig in this second half. Mendy. De Jong. Youssoufa Moukoko. Thuram. Nico Williams. Martin Ødegaard. Cherki. And Beckham providing defensive cover. And into the last 30 minutes now. Gyökeres. Is it going to be? And a goal here for Manchester United. They are the big favourites now. So the ball rolling again at 2-0. Williams getting in there to intercept. Could get themselves back into it. Rodrigo de Paul. Kangin Lee. Really good challenge. It's a fine United move in the making. Can't miss, surely. What a big chance that was. Keeper has the ball. Corner awarded to Manchester United. And he did what he had to do defensively. In it goes! He's made it up!
He hits this with so much power, but just look at the follow-through. So athletic. That's a dynamic strike.
Well, if there were any lingering doubts about the outcome, surely they now have been removed. Ryan Cherki. Onto De Jong. Nicely timed tackle. So that will be all for this game, and a bad day at the office for Leipzig, you've got to say. What did you think of their overall performance?
Oh dear, Derek, that was a worrying display. They were completely outplayed in almost every department. The coach has got a lot of work to do before the next game.
Hello and welcome, and I can tell you it was a dry walk to the gantry today, no rain in sight. My name is Derek Ray, and my commentary partner on this occasion is Stuart Robson. And with the atmosphere really building up nicely, we should be in for a terrific contest. It's RB Leipzig taking on Chelsea.
Thanks, Derek. Well, often we talk about the tactics, the individual players that are missing, but so often it's the mentality of the players that is key to winning any football game. Which of these teams has the right attitude today is the big question.
Opportunity here. Well, fantastic reflex action. And unfortunately for him, he had worked his way into an offside position.
And I think everybody in the ground could see that was always going to be offside.
Well, he prevented it from going over the line. Thuram, Ukoko, Bellingham, Hamšík, Pedro Gonçalves, Torres now. Now options are plenty. And Bellingham. Can he put them in front? In it goes! And the second time of asking, and the keeper feels hung out to dry. And Leipzig get us moving again. A quick reply required after the disappointment of conceding. De Jong. Mendy has it. And that was a very fine read. Jude Bellingham. Mo Salah. Park Ji-sung. Keeping the ball moving. And Bellingham. And Fernando Torres! And the deflection means a corner. Clearance needed to be better. And he takes on the shot. Well, it didn't really go according to the script, did it?
Well, the less said about that, the better, because that's a really poor attempt in the end.
Carles Puyol. Perfect tackle. Pedro Gonçalves. Fernando Torres. Can he put it away? And rattling the post. De Paul. And so it is, the first half story has been written. Well, it's advantage Chelsea after the first 45 minutes, but a long way from being decided. Gabriel. Pedro Gonçalves. And on to Park. Now Chelsea in a position of menace. And it took a little nick before it went over the touchline. So a throw in here. Park Ji-sung. And Bellingham. Or can they prise them open now? But then the one that fails to hit its target. Hamšík. Well, a really good run. Must be! Oh, a smart stop. And he might be through here. And with that, the attack fizzles out. Hamsik. Now Mo Salah. And Chelsea moving the ball forward. What can they do from here? High pressing and good high pressing. Takes the shot. Oh, he really bruised the crossbar. Oh, marvellous. And there it is. A goal. I must say, much to the annoyance of the keeper.
Well, the initial save is a good one, as you can see, but unfortunately it drops straight to an opponent. A bit unlucky, really.
And with the game just moments away now, this really ought to be a superb watch. It's Paris Saint-Germain. So they get the ball rolling in the second half. Even Steven here. So little to choose between the sides. Alexander Arnold. Koeman. De Jong. Mukoko. Martin Ødegaard. Well, spot on with that challenge. PSG looking dangerous. And credit is due for that good piece of defending. Yusufa Mukoko. Mukoko. Well, that'll be a free kick. And a free kick awarded by the referee. Well, it is a caution, and quite frankly, he can't really quibble.
No, it's been coming, hasn't it? He's got to be careful now. He could get a red if he's not careful.
Olivier Moscalier. And into the last 20 minutes. And he read it well, intercepting it. Tuham. Yusufa Mukoko. Etienne. And this is Diogo Jota now. Now with Fuller. And he saw the situation developing.
Well, can PSG create one more big chance to win this game?
the post. Ryan Shepke. De Jong. Pedro. Taylor. Closer. Oh, danger here. Miroslav Klose. Son. Long distance effort. Keeper did his job. If you're wondering about stoppage time, 1 minute to be added on. A chance then for the respective managers to address their charges. It is half-time here. Now they're going to alter things. Here's the substitution. Well, underway once more, and it's going to be fascinating to see what developments occur in the second half. Shepke. Roberto Baggio. Frankie de Jong. Thuram. And a good challenge to bring that attack to an end. And Leipzig have it back now. And that is going to be a free kick. And a super header. It looked as though it might be going in. An opportunity to forge ahead from this corner situation. And the danger is averted. Tajani Reinders. Joshua Kimmich. Now with Beckham. Baggio. And he has options available. Shaping to shoot. Well, the goalkeeper doing what he's paid to do. And the corner kick, the referee's verdict. Can he put them in front? Oh, a really good header. But the goalkeeper there to cover up. David Beckham. And an astute piece of defending. Ryan Shepke. And it's opening up. Danger averted for now. Ryan Shepke. Spot on with that tackle.
Well, what a final few minutes we have here. And the fans are certainly playing their part. But can they take one of these chances that come their way and win this game?
Well, you can see how fiercely they're concentrating on finding a winner. Shepke. And danger averted. Well read. Well, we are going to have a decent amount of stoppage time. 3 minutes to be exact. And with that, the referee brings this match to an end. Both sides have their moments over the course of the 90 minutes, but it finishes in a stalemate. Stuart, what did you make of it all?
Well, yes, Derek, probably not the best game. I don't think either team played to their full potential. The final ball was often lacking, and the chance...
Hello, it's great to be with you, and no problems at all on the weather front as we get ready for this match. I'm Derek Ray, and sitting next to me with his tactics charts at the ready is Stuart Robson. And with the atmosphere really building up nicely, we should be in for a terrific contest. It's Salweta versus RB Leipzig.
Well, Derek, when looking forward to this game, you can't help but notice there are some great matchups all over the pitch, particularly in those central areas. Whichever team wins more of those battles will win the game.
Superb defensive judgment to end the attack. Frankie de Jong. Shepke. De Jong. Marcus Thuram. Good move in the making from Leipzig. Well, there to intercept. He has teammates around him. Thuram. John Barnes. Barnes now. Del Piero. Well, he stopped them in their tracks. Ryan Cherki. A wonderful intervention. Alessandro Del Piero. John Barnes. Di Marco. Sam. Alexander-Arnold. Ryan Cherki. Thuram. Youssoufa Moukoko. Oh, could be! Marcus Thuram. Well, a really single-minded piece of defending to make sure nothing untoward happened. Youssoufa Moukoko. And so it is, the first half story has been written. So back underway here into the second half. De Jong. Well, that's how to keep the opposition at bay. De Jong. Kulusevski. Del Piero. Martin Odegaard. Moukoko. Working so hard to win back possession. Thuram. 30 minutes left for play. Well, using the space really well, you've got to say. Youssoufa Moukoko. Well, made it look routine, but read it well. Cherki. Moukoko. Ryan Cherki. Can he take advantage? Might still be able to do a bit of damage. Well, nothing comes of it. So Bosley. Barnes. 10 minutes to go. How can they nudge in front late on here? And out for a throw-in, just misfiring with the bars. Moukoko. Martin Odegaard. Rodrigo de Paul. Jeremy Frimpong.
Well, the fans are making so much noise here. They believe the winner's coming, but it needs a moment of inspiration for one of those players out on the pitch. What a finale we've got.
De Paul. Ryan Cherki. And that is that. The full-time whistle here, and nothing to separate the two sides at all over 90 minutes. It finishes 0-0. Stuart, your take.
Well, Derek, I was expecting more from both teams. You certainly can't criticise the effort. There's a real lack of creativity and goal.
Hello and welcome, and I can tell you it was a dry walk to the gantry today. No rain in sight. I'm Derek Ray, ready here in the commentary position, and alongside me is the former Arsenal, West Ham and Coventry midfielder Stuart Robson. And if this game lives up to its billing, we're in for a riveting occasion. It's RB Leipzig, and they take on Juventus.
A quick start to the game is all important here today, and I'm sure both managers will have drilled that into the players. But they also have to play with composure and a tactical understanding. It should be a good game.
JJ Okocha, Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, Mbappe. Good technique displayed. Must take the lead here. Can they stop it going in? Chalanolu. Okocha has it. Fairly easy for the referee to spot that deflection, so now a throw in. An alert intervention. Tuham. DeMarcus Beasley. Mbappe. Still level here, but the pressure escalating. And not cleared away properly. No damage done. Mukau. Well, it looked highly promising, but they got nothing out of it. Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. Well, that ball looks promising. And a chance for the lead. Well, this could be a chance for Juventus to take the lead. They have a corner. Can they put it away? Off the post and back in play. And in the end, no damage done. And Stam killing away with the ball. There will be 1 minute added on at the end. And good use of advantage, the referee allowing play to continue. But a second foul after the first one, and so no advantage there, free kick. And there it is, the half-time whistle. Well, as they get the ball running again, interesting to see how the second half pans out. De Jong, on to Thuram. Free kick awarded then by the referee. Ryan Cherki. Just trying to keep their opponents on their toes with the passing game. Okocha. Can he put them in front? Textbook defending inside the box. And the keeper taking charge of the situation. Ryan Cherki. And he's through here. Can he convert? Still could be dangerous. And a goal! Well, it looks easy, but you can put them away like that. So underway again here, 1-0 the score. An effective ball. Very alert defending to put a stop to the chance. 15 minutes left play. This could be the equaliser.
Well, just listen to the noise in here. These fans are doing everything to get their team over the finish line, and there's not long left now.
Juventus on the front foot, but they've got to take advantage of these opportunities. Well, just 1 minute of time added on for stoppages here, and he's broken free! And the referee sees that as a foul, free kick given. And the referee brings this contest to a close, and it is a win for Leipzig. Just what the fans wanted to see.
Well, Derek, it was very competitive. Chances at both ends, but I feel they were the better team, and they deserved their victory.
Well, the weather forecasters promised us an agreeable day for football, and that's exactly what we've got. I'm Derek Ray, and ready with his tactics board alongside me is Stuart Robson, my commentary partner. And no question, this ought to be a game that gets pulses racing. It's RB Leipzig against Espanyol.
Well, the atmosphere is building nicely here, and we've got two teams who like to play good football. Let's hope we get a good game here. It should be.
Mendy. Mukoko. Thuram. Ryan Cherki. Ashley Cole. De Bruyne now. Abincha. Alvarez. Sandro Tonali. And scope for them to produce something exciting. A good piece of defending to bring it to an end. Cherki. Now with Thuram. Well read to put an end to that attack. Koeman. Martin Ødegaard. Not the pass he had in mind. Kevin De Bruyne. Garincha now. Advantage played. But now it is going to be a free kick after the second infringement. Ryan Cherki. Well, great read there to intercept. Garincha. Good looking ball. Pressing like that will help the cause. De Jong. Thuram. Mukoko. Well, it could be on for him here. Back now to the goalkeeper. The first half here comes to an end. Well, we've got things going again here, and I wonder what kind of second half we have in store for us. Well, we can give them high marks for their passing, but can they make this pressure count? Marcus Thuram. Garincha. Alvarez. A textbook interception. De Bruyne. Youssoufa Moukoko. On to goal. Nico Williams. De Bruyne now. Frankie de Jong. Now with Thuram. Rodrigo de Paul. Well, that takes the wind out of their sails. Great defending. Alexander-Arnold. Leipzig pushing forward with options available. Can he put them in front? Well, he had the confidence to try his luck and denied only by the post.
Well, the keeper was beaten. He hit it so cleanly. It's just the wrong side of the post.
Well, we're inside the final 15 minutes. Well, couldn't couldn't quite find his teammate.
Well, if they get the winner now, these Leipzig fans will go absolutely wild. What an atmosphere we've got inside this stadium.
Oh, it's through here. Oh, goal! And is that going to be the one that wins it for them? There's every chance, and the fans are loving this up.
Well, as you can see, he hits this with so much power, but just look at the follow-through. So athletic. That's a dynamic strike.
Well, a dramatic moment near the end, and that might well be the decider. 5 minutes training, and one thing is certain, no one is leaving because it's still close. And in with a real chance, just straying offside. Superbly read by Koeman. Just the final whistle, and that will do nicely for Leipzig. No complaints about the result as far as their fans are concerned.
Yes, Derek, sometimes it takes a while to eventually get the better of the opposition, and that was the case here. They kept going, and they eventually got their reward.
And a warm welcome on what is a fine day for football. I'm delighted to be able to report. I'm Derek Ray, and keeping me company here on the commentary gantry is Stuart Robson. And everyone here on tenterhooks, you'd have to say with good reason, it's Manchester United versus RB Leipzig.
Thanks, Derek. Well, often we talk about the tactics, the individual players that are missing, but so often it's the mentality of the players that is key to winning any football game. Which of these teams has the right attitude today is the big question.
De Paul, Ryan Cherki, Youssoufa Moukoko. And an astute piece of defending. Didier Drogba. Decent position this for United to find themselves in. Let's give credit to the defending. Youssoufa Moukoko. Moukoko. Just the tackle that was needed. Best. On to Eto. Well, he was dreaming of scoring, but ruled offside.
Well, it all happened very quickly, so I wouldn't criticise him too much. At least he was in there.
Gerrard. Cherki. Youssoufa Moukoko. And he's through here. A magnificent stop.
Well, it should be a goal, but take nothing away from the keeper. That's a brilliant save.
And over the byline it goes. So a goal kick coming up here. David Beckham. And Best has it. Rewarded for that brilliant high press. Cherki. And if you're wondering about added time, 2 minutes it'll be. Excellent refereeing, advantage in operation. But had to blow the whistle that time. Free kick it's going to be. Well, not enough subtlety about that free kick, I'm afraid. The first half here comes to an end. So back underway here into the second half. Well, it wouldn't stay in play for them. Goal kick. Best. And Best has it. Best. Ryan Sheki. Did it really well. He has teammates around him. Well, offside. I rather think he was caught in two minds.
Well, he just needed to go elsewhere with his pass. He showed a complete lack of awareness there.
Steven Gerrard. Here's Eto. And as a player goes, throw in coming up here. Here's a change for Manchester United. Martin Ødegaard. Wonderful challenge and a throw in coming up. "20 minutes to go. Mukau. Denied by the bar. Back in play here. Oh, and the flag goes up.
Well, he needs to be more aware there. He didn't work hard enough to stay onside.
David Beckham. Bentaran Aja. Gerrard. Now with Rooney.
Well, the United fans are making so much noise here. They believe it's coming, but it needs a moment of inspiration from one of those players out on the pitch. What a finale to this game we've got.
Mukau. Well, unable to hold his run, and that's offside. This is far from over. We're going to have 5 minutes of stoppage time. Now Beckham. Can they forge ahead? Well, what an opportunity. And with that, the referee brings this match to an end. Both sides have the moments over the course of the 90 minutes, but it finishes in a stalemate. Stuart, what did you make of it all?
Well, yes, Derek, probably not the best game. I don't think either team played to their full potential. The final ball was often lacking, and the chances they did create, they were unable.
Hello and welcome, and I can tell you it was a dry walk to the gantry today. No rain in sight. I'm Derek Ray, and sharing commentary with me as usual is Stuart Robson. And no question, this ought to be a game that gets pulses racing. It's RB Leipzig versus Manchester United.
Thanks, Derek, as always. This should be a good game. Great atmosphere inside the stadium. We've got two teams full of quality, some interesting matchups, and two coaches that want to play an attractive brand of football. What more could you ask for?
And United regaining possession here. Vialli. And there we go. It is the ideal opening.
Well, here it is again. He goes past his marker so easily with just a drop of the shoulder, but there's still plenty for him to do. Under all sorts of pressure from the defender, he's just able to keep him at bay and finishes with aplomb. It's a great goal.
And Leipzig get us moving again. A reply required after the disappointment of conceding. De Jong. Marcus Thuram. Di Maria. Martin Ødegaard. Ryan Cherki. Nicely timed tackle. Cherki. Marcus Thuram. Martin Ødegaard. And it's United's turn now. Leipzig have possession again. Well, I'm not sure the keeper particularly wanted that, but danger averted for now. And the ball back with Leipzig now. Conor Gallagher. It's with Ødegaard. Frankie de Jong. Thuram. Ryan Cherki. United come away with it. So almost at the halfway mark, and Leipzig facing a deficit in this one. Stuart, what have you made of the performance so far?
Well, it's been a tight first half so far, but they haven't quite shown enough guile in the attacking third. If, however, they can be more dynamic in the 1v1 situations, they have the quality to turn this around.
Di Maria. And a chance, Ødegaard, and it's in for Manchester United. They are on a victory course.
Well, here's the replay, and you can see Di Maria's cross is played into a really dangerous area, but the finish is far too easy. He doesn't even have to jump. How is he afford that much space? It's a tidy header, but really poor defending.
And with that, the first half draws to a close. So underway again here, the pendulum having already swung United's way. So let's see how the second 45 plays out. Gianluca Vialli, top-class defending. Martin Ødegaard, Vialli. Cherki. Ødegaard. Oh, such an elegant finish! How about that on the volley? A brilliant strike, whatever way you look at it.
Let's see this again, because the delivery into the box couldn't be any better. Played into just the right area, and the finish is just as good. That's an excellent goal.
So the action underway once more, and it's beginning to look as though it's a case of how many for United. Marcus Thuram. Sleep cut out. Alphonso Davies. Vialli. Ryan Cherki. The referee blows the whistle. It is a free kick. De Jong. Thuram. He must finish. Well, an attempt to forget all about, unfortunately.
Yeah, got it all wrong. Trying to pass it into the corner, opened up his body, but didn't make the right sort of contact.
Ashley Young. Martin Ødegaard. Super tackle, and they've won possession. And into the last 15 minutes of action. Ryan Cherki. Martin Ødegaard. Now with Vialli. Angel Di Maria has lost the ball. Cherki. Marcus Thuram. And the referee blows for a foul. And he was in the right place to intercept. The referee's verdict is 3 additional minutes. Trent Alexander-Arnold, and he's through here. He knew he had to make... Well, that's a foul, and it sets up a free kick in a dangerous position. And that is There's a free kick artist at work. What a goal it was. And there goes the final whistle. The referee brings this match to an end, and it's not a happy story as far as Leipzig are concerned. A defeat for them. Your assessment?
Well, Derek, they were certainly off the pace today. Beaten to the board in too many key areas. They need to refocus now and perform better next time out.